Sidus Space, SIDU, breaking news here on the show. Beware of false pumps, false information. We represent about 10%, the biggest retail investors in the world for Sidus Space. One of our members, Martyn Lucas, owns 8.1%. The rest of the Lucas A's make about 10%, which means we are the biggest share of retail investors together on this stock. Martyn is the biggest retail investor on Sidus Space. There is no evidence that the stock is going to go to $9 today. I want the real information, not false information. We do rank number one in the world on Google and YouTube for the stock. If you look at the search term SIDU stock, we rank number one. Here is the information and here are the facts, not the false information. Sidus Space today, but this is no surprise. Investors already knew this was coming. All right, Sidus Space, Sidus Space, I beg your pardon, a space and data as a service satellite company today announced that it has completed the integration and testing of the NASA Astra engineering unit into the company's LizzieSat, FlatSat locked at the Sidus integration facility in Cape Canaveral, Florida. Now, all of this shouldn't come as a surprise to you today because we know where the stock is going. We know it's going on SpaceX in March. We know all of that. This is just all part of that journey. Why you bought it at the bottom, why you know where it's going. But this information we do not believe, and the biggest investor, retail investor in the world who's in our chat right now also doesn't believe it's going to $9 because of this. Here it is, Martyn Lucas. I don't know of any news today that will get to $9. And trust me, he would like to see that. Okay, very important. Randy Beer said Sidus Space successfully integrates NASA Stennis. That's what we're reading right now. Let me just read what else I've got just coming in there. I'll come to that in a moment. Something else is coming in. Let's read more of the news. The Sidus team successfully completed extensive integration testing and communications with NASA Astra team, including... Oh, hello.
Good morning to you, Martin. Though it's 15:42 here, came home from work he. Can you review the Zalando stock? Zal, D.
Of course I can for you. And this is made during a live video, folks. Tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, of course I'll make that review for you, Martyn, with the greatest of pleasure. Engineering unit from NASA Stennis Space Center in Mississippi. In addition, the Sidus team worked with the Astra team to load multiple Astra flight software loads into the flight module that is flying on LizzieSat. We already knew all of this. This is not new information, but this is great confirmation of what we're going to get. This milestone underscores our collaboration with NASA Stennis, highlighting their expertise in software and autonomous systems, says Carol Craig, who I have invited onto the show and not heard from her yet. CEO of Sidus Space. We're eager to showcase NASA Stennis's pioneering solutions on their maiden spaceflight, reaffirming our dedication to advancing space exploration through technology. Okay, there is the information. This is not going to pump the stock to $9 today. We know that because the person that owns more than any other retail investor in the world agrees with us 100%. So be very, very careful. We've got people in the chat today trying to influence the stock. And remember, they don't own 10% of the company like we do. They probably own one share and they're trying to turn it into profit. We want you to make informed decisions, not get false information from those who pump the stock and make up nonsense. Okay, so can you make money on Sidus Space? Absolutely you can. Is the money stacking up?
I'll be in Dallas this weekend. If we cross paths, maybe I'll make my pitch to work closer with the channel. Thoughtful face.
Fantastic. Is it a time to start getting all excited, hot under the collar and shouting at the screens? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right now is the bottom for Sidus Space. This is the bottom. It's a time to accumulate, but it's not a time to pump false information. It's great. We know why we bought it. We own 10% of it through our memberships, our members, and the stock is going up. You just got to have patience. But to say it's going up today to $9 would be ridiculous. Okay. Please educate us on the SIDU information. Martini Racer is asking XRP, who's trying to promote the stock, and he owns 8.1% of it. So I think he knows. Well, there you go, XRP. This is the information we're getting, false information today. This information you claim is different than the current PR. Let's hear it. There you go. He's timed out, Martini. He doesn't have any news. He doesn't have any news because there isn't any news. We have given you the news, the facts, and there it is. All right, so if you are an investor, be very careful. People do like to use my channel to promote their false narrative. We are now ranking number one for many of the stocks that we cover. We have the biggest retail investors in the world for Sidus Space. We represent the majority of the retail investors of the world for Virgin Galactic. We're even ranking now for the word stock very often. And we believe within a few years, we're going to have more subscribers than Meet Kevin and Graham Stepan combined. Why? Because it's honest, it's real. We're not sponsored by anyone to talk rubbish. We're not presenting false information, doom and gloom to grow our YouTube channel. We don't need to. We work hard, we go live up to 10 hours a day. That's what we do, and we give you the real information. We're not here to tell everybody how to get rich and 5 seconds later how to deal with bankruptcy. Slow, steady, solid, reliable, educated investing. If you like that, tap the like button. If you don't, tap the down like button and go and watch Meet Kevin or Graham Stepan. With my blessing, please do. There you go. All the links are above my head. If you want any information, what we're doing here, down below in the description or over here for further information on flights and other information that I've researched for you. Go below here and subscribe to my music channel as well. I'm the World Piano Man. If you want to chill out with some music, go and check that out. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.